Ladies and gents, we have a brand new Star Wars game on the horizon. With the past games being Battlefront, they were focusing on the ground combat, but now we have a game that is all about the high ground. Star Wars Squadrons is EA's latest title that allows you to become the best pilot in the damn galaxy, fighting for both the Empire and the Rebellion. Here's a little video telling you everything that you need to know before picking it up later this year.
When the perfect shot makes history.
Within Star Wars Squadrons, you'll be flying a whole roster of starfighters, from your normal TIE fighters, X-Wings, bombers, and potentially whole cruisers. It is stated that you'll be able to modify your ships. Whether or not this will include customization, we don't quite know yet, but this does suggest that there will be a progression system and you'll be able to make your ship better as you level up. The gameplay of this next Star Wars outing takes inspiration from the one and only Star Trek Bridge Crew, a VR game. This means you will have to maintain your ship's health and abilities. You will have to divert power between systems, just like in the movies. For example, if you're getting heavily damaged by a player, then diverting power from the weapon systems to the shields would help you escape. This is a very interesting idea and we don't see this very regularly. It'll be interesting to see if they can pull it off. Along with this feature, each match in Squadrons will be a 5v5 dogfight. Unlike the flying modes in Battlefront, this seems to be a smaller and more concentrated game, which is not a bad thing. Going up against 20 odd players was tough and really confusing.
Remember why we fly.
It is also said that before any match you'll be able to plan out your attack in the so-called briefing room. This will allow you to come up with strategic moves with your crew. Cannot wait to try and coordinate an attack with someone who speaks a completely different language with me. I can't see anything going wrong with that. It appears that this game is heavily focused on teamwork. Whether or not this will actually work out, that is just not even worth discussing. It's not going to. Now, if you're a Star Wars fan, let's face it, you probably are, then you'll want to know the setting and time era we'll be playing in. This game takes place sometime during the reign of the Empire and the Rebellion. However, I would bet that this is set before the events of A New Hope, as one of the never seen before locations is Yavin Prime, which now pretty much doesn't exist. At least I don't think it does. Other locations from my own speculation include Galatan, Hoth asteroid fields, Coruscant, Bespin, and Kajimi. These are my best guesses as a big Star Wars fan and watching the trailer. I may be wrong. We also get some special guests too. Wedge shows up to the party, as does Hera, and what I would love to say is Admiral Akbar, but you know, we can only dream. This of course opens many doors for speculations to whether other characters are going to show up or if they're playable.
Pilots, you are the Empire's strength.
For those not interested in getting shot by 12-year-olds over and over and over and over again, don't worry, there's a single player campaign. We're not sure what this includes. My best bet is flying. Just a bet. However, get this, there's an option to play this in VR, both PC and PSVR is supported. How cool is that? That is going to be sort of awesome, but I'm kind of sad that I sold mine. However, that's just for the single player, not the 5v5 dogfights. Lastly, the most important bit, Star Wars Squadron releases on the 2nd of October 2020. Not too long to wait for this one. I would also take a stab in the dark that this is going to be a smaller and cheaper release than your normal $60 game, simply because it looks smaller and they haven't really been developing this for that long. And that is it. That is everything you need to know about Star Wars Squadrons. Are you excited for this or are you going to pass on this one? My wallet is saying no, but my brain is sort of saying yes. My wallet does fear that last part of this year, PlayStation 5 is going to be so expensive, but also the launch games and the new TV, and it's a lot to pay for. I don't know what to buy, but you know, let me know in the comments down below, and may the Force be with you always.